Hello and welcome to a jam-packed Central London group here, and we're here for the Gigantamax Gengar. The crowd is insane for this one. People have travelled over, and you can let me know in the comments below how did your Gigantamax Gengar session go, because there have been some tweaks on the back of last weekend's starter kind of mess up, as it were. So this thing is significantly easier to take down, thankfully. I've seen it quadded with people with level 50 Metagross and just using max guard. I have actually put some Stardust into things. 10 teams of 4 on this one, maxed out for this. Let's see how we do. This is my first attempt at a Gigantamax battle at all. You get a few extra rewards this time around, 25k dust, and the catch rate should be easier. Of course, shiny Gigantamax Gengar would be incredible. Little redemption on the back of being in Italy and not being able to do the starters at all. You guys know how the Dynamax battles go. These things require a little bit more effort, shall we say, but hopefully nowhere near as much as the starters last weekend. We've maxed out on all the, or opened up all the moves on all these Pokemon. We've increased the attack, certainly on Mindstorm and on Phantasm or whatever it's called. There is a problem of if you get kicked out of the battle, you can't rejoin it to where you once were. You actually have to do a fresh lobby, which I still think hopefully can be fixed. Because if you've planned your group of whatever and you get kicked out, everyone's gonna have to jump out to do whatever. I'm gonna throw some max Mindstorms at this thing. Let's do a max guard, do some attack as well. Let's do some damage. When you've got a group of this many, it doesn't seem that too much coordination is required for Gengar, I've got to be honest. But we've still got 79 Pokemon, as you can see, it's getting into the yellow. Dark Pulse is definitely gonna hurt the Gengar. Oof. Get the max meter, we'll Dynamax the Gengar. I haven't got anything better than 98s and 96s so far, so I'm hoping a Gigantamax 1644 magic number would be incredible. And do max spirit, give us some HP back. That worked, unlike a Dynamax battle I did yesterday. And I think that is complete. Nice work, people. Okay, let's see what the rewards are going to be like. Got 1 Rare XL, 30 Ghastly and Candy, and 1 XL, 25k dust. You should whack a star piece down, to be fair. But will it be shiny on my first ever Gigantamax? Boom. It's not shiny, unfortunately. 16-17 is not the best, and people are already moving, so I think we've got to get going. Of course, first ball off of camera, it does catch, but there, Gigantamax. Fantastic. Right, I just want to see if we can get some better IV ones. Jumping straight back in. All right, second one is done and dusted, but I mean, I don't know what happened. All my Pokemon just suddenly died. So I'm just here hitting the cheer button. It's going, I'm afraid your cheer meter is maximum. Try cheering later. David behind the camera has had 2 in 2 raids. Yeah, there's lots of glitches going on. Not shiny. 1590. Oh dear God. I hope these glitches can get rectified before the likes of Go Wild area with Gigantamax Toxtricity. If all my Pokemon die instantly, terrible stats. Where are we going next? Somewhere over there. We decided to hang fire at the double here because they were resetting in 3 minutes. So third, Gigantamax Gengar. Give me some rewards. It could be worse. I still haven't put my star piece down. Stupid. Good luck, people. Actually, come on. 3. Can we get the summary? 1580. We're going backwards. This is not how we want to go. There we go. First ball catch. 30 candy. As you can see, it's an XL, perfect for a showcase. I don't have an XXL. Okay, we've managed to spam into the 4th one. Be shiny, please, for the sake of content. No, it's not. It's 1607. Not that we have enough legendaries and stuff to burn for XLs in trades. Now we've got Gigantamax to do our special trades. But it feels good, like seeing a crowd of this big. I know this is a very unique thing of big city play, but it does give 2016 vibes. It really does. By the way, side note, I'd like to express my gratitude to 2 people, Barside2 and Risha something or other, who are over in India at the moment. One's a legit Indian player. Barside has travelled over there. Thank you very much for the 10 Pikachu Saree costume invites. We're trying for the shinies. Limited shots on this one. Super exclusive for the Festival of Lights thing over there. Apparently it's been very difficult to find raids and quests out there. So thank you to both of you for my 10 that I managed to get. Goodness me, Shadow Ball destroys your team. I lost my Metagross and my Gengar before even Dynamaxing for the first time. You heard the man.
Not shiny.
Nah. Will it be a shiny? Nope, not shiny. It's 1621. It's not bad. It's the best one by far, but it's still not quite the 1644 I want. Before we jump into another Gigantamax Gengar, we've got some event 7Ks, and these have been pretty good in terms of getting me some frog shinies. It was just after Spol Hour. Thanks to Chaz up in Nantwich, his egg gave me, oh, shiny Pichu with the witch hat. Come on, that's what I needed. That's the final thing we were really looking for. At last, after however many, I've maxed out the eggs every single day. and a shiny Rowlet. Oh, beautiful. What a fantastic batch of eggs to catch on camera. I was just saying thanks to Chaz for the shiny 96 Faroki, and we had another one from somewhere in Texas, I think it was. So that's a double shiny batch on camera. Is there anything else coming in there? I don't know the IVs of them, it could be good. Rowlet's not too bad. From Reston, thank you very much, whoever that was. And oh, that's an Osaka Japanese Pikachu, fantastic. Was there anything else in there? No hunters, I'm gonna have to restock quickly because there's a Gengar to do. Okay, I'm actually really enjoying these battles now. Like, they seem to be a bit easier to do, but you still have a bit of a challenge there. An XL, rare candy. I don't know what I'm putting them into at the moment, honestly. Come on, be shiny. I'm big. No. Oh God. I'm hoping we can get quite a few more of these done, because it's only 20 to 2. I feel bad for not abandoning anything, but you need 3 decent mons, so you can't abandon the decent mons, really, into the power spots. It's not shiny. 1590. Okay, yet another shiny check. As shiny's one thing, I would like a decent IV. That's my game, really. Not shiny. 1623. Okay, time to see. Stats. Is it 91? That's not too bad, actually. I'll happily take that one for now.
05. But he's a special Pokemon. We'll take it.
Nice one.
That'll be Pavnoko nabbing the shiny after however long. Time to see if we're going to follow suit. We've had a Goku Band 98 next to us. Not shiny. 1620. Oh, was it reset?
Yeah, it resets on that.
Refreshed on top of the hour. Okay, and we just worm our way back down the same route. Thank goodness you don't get booted out of the capture on the reset of the top of the hour. And let's go! Straight away, I'm burning max particles. Oh my god. Oh, I ended up using Gigantamax Gengars, but they still were one shot when they weren't Gigantamaxed by Shadow Ball. Maybe that is going to work. So I just got him a shiny. Lucky tap. Come on. No, not shiny. 1639. That's more like the juicy IV we're looking for. That should be a good 98, I think. You know what that means, people? Next battle will be shiny. It's going to be 1582. There's the capture. Just have to start moving. Is it? Yes, it's a good 98. Happy days. Gigantamax 98. If by the end of the day we haven't had a hundo, that will be the one that we can put to level 50, because we've got ample XL and thankfully Stardust now. Good crowd. I know we've shown that multiple times, but the mob is coming. Pitchforks out ready to attack Gigantamax Gengar next to, I think, the Brazilian embassy. Okay, I'm expecting to get a shiny now because we had a 98er.
Come on, Milo.
No. Okay, we're safe. I've lost track of how many battles we've actually done. And not shiny. Now 1581. What else can we say except it's another check? I really should actually have a look at how many Gigantamax we've done today. Please. Nope. And 1622. That's okay. I don't even have to move and hit 3 from here. Let's see. And we've worked out this is Gigantamax Raid Battle number 14. I think the ratio for shiny is about 1 in 20, 1 in 25, as per legendaries. Please be shiny. Nope. And 1628. Not too bad. I'm getting some decent stat ones though. That's our second best. I'm hopeful. I'm still hopeful for the shiny. Maybe we'll have to come back out on Sunday. Come on, I believe. Not shiny, 1600. Okay. Will we have to get to 20 plus? For the sake of the content. Will it be? Nope. And 1603. We're now well above the 20 battles for the day. No shiny. Myself and Francesco. Nothing. Nope. 1632. A decent 96er, so squad-wise, good for the Gengar. Due to my idiocy, it's now a batch of 8, because I put 1 in the wrong incubator by mistake. We had good fortune earlier with the 7Ks. Will it continue? Probably not. I had a lot of dead batches. Yep. Let's see. No shiny owl.
Maybe this one? No.
Oh, Pikachu! Another one with sparkle. No, come on. No. I believe in 7-kilometer egg. Fortune! No, is that it? That's all she wrote. Fantastic.
Yes! Yes!
Finally. Finally, dude.
Finally.
Finally. Happy?
I'm done.
Right, we're about to call it a day for Saturday, so we'll spool on over to Sunday tomorrow. But in the spirit of Gigantamax, I wanted to show you, we actually got booted out of our last battle due to network problems. So we have achieved 24 Gigantamax Gengar on Saturday, and a couple of good IV ones. This is definitely the best, the 98. What I am going to do is get it to level 40. Just in the sake of having some better counters, 225,000 Stardust to level 40 at least, and I will use my max points. Let's unlock both the moves for the sake of tomorrow, because obviously Gengar can be used against itself. So there we go, max spirit, max guard, unlocked, and let's hope the shiny comes through tomorrow, shall we? Cut to Sunday. Ready for another session this fine Sunday morning, but first of all, thanks Barside2 for the saree Pikachu that is still going, thankfully, and it's not shiny unfortunately, but 590, I think it's my best one. And well, fingers crossed for shiny this Sunday, because this is it, final day. So wait for Francesca, then we're going to get the train over and meet up with Stars and the Central London crew once again. But this should be a Gengar, it's not shiny. Maybe that doesn't bode well. We've made it into Central, now we're going to go and find the group. I've just picked up a shiny Zorua, and I think they've patched the trick that I talked about last week with the video. So this was a regular Zorua on the encounter screen. I caught it, didn't show it was shiny until I got to here. That Zorua trick is gone. The XXL thing should still work. The thing they were talking about with finding shiny Zorua in the encounter screen, gone now, but as you can see, it's a decent-ish 3-star. Was it 82%? Our first one of the day, having caught up with the group. I was rather hoping to show my Gigantamax Gengar in the battle, but this thing had Dark Pulse, one shot. We're not going to abandon anything in the stop, I'm afraid. We're going to quick catch and go. Come on, please be shiny. No shiny yesterday, still no shiny here, and 16-13. Of course, still looking for a nice 100%er. Wouldn't mind one. Far side. My man, yes! Thank you so much, Pro, for the invites, and Reshare as well for the invites. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, almost the penultimate one. I think I've got one more remote left. The shiny saree Pikachu. One of the rarest things in the game, because this is only available for the Diwali event, the Festival of Lights over in the India region this year. Absolutely insane. Really didn't think I was going to pick one up, but thank you, Paul, for that one. Definitely one to flex. All the way from Bengaluru. Thank you so much, Paul. Now, we're going to have to name it after you, of course. If you've got one out there, maybe we can lucky trade them. Definitely. The fact we got that before Gigantamax Gengar. I'm going to do the next one before the Gigantamax Gengar. This will be my last remote. Let's do it on camera. Oh, Sue's in this lobby. We may have missed out on the Gengar, but hey ho, we're going to shiny check our Pikachu. Come on. No, not shiny this time, but that's alright. 526 is 10 CP off the 100, but that's it. Paul, thank you for all the invites, and Reshare as well. Here's Gigantamax Gengar versus Gigantamax Gengar. I think the rule of thumb is if you have the Gigantamax in the battle, because quite a lot of people may not have it still, you do the damage. Right, come on. Still need this shiny. 26 raids or checks or something. Come on. 25k dust. And bam, not shiny still. Oh my god. The bad IVs. While we're waiting for this thing to reset at the top of the hour, we've got 4 7Ks. We're still burning them because it's the last day of the Halloween Part 2 event, and I will miss these costumes and the whole backdrop and everything. It's going to be really sad to see that go. Final one of the quad, not shiny. Oh dear, the 67. Fantastic, but I'm going to restock and get a full batch going. We've got another one taken down. I'm expecting the Gengar guy to get the shiny rather than me. He got it the last raid. Please, no, still no shiny. Oh my days, and it's just awful IV. Gengar, Gigantamax, not my thing. Numero 28. Actually, before we go any further, I have to say thank you. Whoever gifted me the daily Pokecoin bounty ticket for November. It popped up yesterday, but never showed me the actual pop-up, and by the time I checked and soon had the ticket and the research, I'd done too much stuff in the game with all the raiding and everything, so unfortunately I missed it, but thank you so much for your generosity, whoever gifted that to me. I wish I could screenshot it, but I can't. Come on! Oh yes, finally, and it's one of the worst you can get. Number 28, it's in the bag. The shiny Gigantamax, finally. Finally in the bag. There's that thing of like nice quick sparkles and you see 1588. Cool, it's in the bag. Shiny has been procured. Check, it's almost the worst you can get, but there is the Gigantamax shiny, people. I wish, honestly, this followed suit of the Mega. If it was white, with the dark eyes and everything, that would be even more epic. But as it stands, it's kind of like, it may be different for people, but for me it looks like a kind of sort of pale purple. Fantastic. I think I'll be lucky trading that. Biggest credits is Stars and the whole group trying to coordinate. We're sort of in between having 1 and 2 full lobbies, but I have myself a nice little shiny Piplup for the day, which is my second of the part 2 of the Halloween event. Just a couple of hours before it finishes, which is lovely, and I do like that shiny. I did pick up one of these actually while I was at Stansted Airport coming back from Italy. Beautiful pale blue goodness. 5,050 checks, that's rather a nice round number. Starting to get cold, starting for the light to dim, and we've got a batch of 7s. Come on! No, the eggs were on fire yesterday. They're probably not going to be so today, but it's still worth trying. Wouldn't mind a hundo. A cheeky little hundo from an egg is cool. Then we need one more Rowlet to get the trio. There's a frog batch, that's for damn sure. Come on. Frogs and Pichu. There's an owl. And there's finally a fox. Alright, no shinies from that batch. That's not unexpected. Right, this is going to be the final Gengar Gigantamax that we do today, and indeed for the whole weekend. We want to head home, actually get something to eat, but the rest of the crew is still heading on, so they've got a lobby of 35 still rocking and rolling. Best of luck to them, and a big thanks to Stars and the whole Central London squad, because this weekend, in fact, they were going Thursday and Friday as well. And not a shiny to finish up in 1604. 2 shinies, but I'm very pleased with it. Well, 98 seemed the best one we had. Smattering of 93s here and there. Some good stats. This one's not catching. So let's get the train back to Ealing and wrap up on actually participating in Gigantamax this time around and what we think. I may have to find a new place to outro my entire video because low light clocks have changed in the UK and this orange street lamp is not doing any justice. So Gigantamax concluded. The word is obviously the next Gigantamax boss is for the end of November with the Go Wild area. That is going to be Toxtricity. Double week to ground, so get that Max Monday with Drillbur Dynamax in if you can do. Get those sorted. But honestly, compared to last weekend, obviously I didn't have a crack at this one, but talking to the folks who were there in central London, this was a vastly better experience compared to the starters at the tail end of October. So muchly improved, which is great. However, there are still some bits and pieces that need to be worked out on. And on the note of talking about Gigantamax, do go and drop a download to episode 195 of the Incensed podcast, which has released today. You can find that linked in the description below. Go and check it out, folks. It's a great listen. And that's going to wrap up another week. But before we conclude anything, I have to say thank you very much to every single person who is part of the Patreon squad, who's been there supporting the channel, helping out, and it really doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you so much for your continued support of this channel and the content behind it. Really, really does make a world of difference with live streams, content, and traveling to live events or community days, etc., bringing you the best that we can do. So thank you so much to all the wonderful people there. And now it's the end of a week and it's a wrap up. So November's content is looking spicy. If you want to know what's coming up in November, you can check that out on the channel. Coming up immediately, we've got Surskit Spotlight, which will be live streaming 6 p.m. on the Tuesday. That is GMT. Now the clocks have changed. And we have the first of 2 Lugia raid hours on the Wednesday. So Wednesday 6 p.m. at GMT. You can comment below, including your in-game name and your friend code if you wish to join my raids for Lugia, and it's a tanky one. Don't forget, Lugia is the tankiest raid boss out there. And honestly, nothing really gets going in November until the Harvest Festival begins on the 7th, which will be out covering for Shiny Hunting for Smoliv. Very much looking forward to it. But let me know, first of all, how the Halloween Part 2 event treated you. I had an absolute ball with the costumes. Amazing time. I really enjoyed the chase through the wild spawns. Thought it was a top tier event. Let me know if you thought the same or differently. And of course, Gigantamax Gengar. Pleased we got 2 shinies and ourselves a 98%, which I think we'll get to level 50. But let me know if you were able to participate now. Notes of 4 people taking it down using Max Guard and, yes, maxed out Pokemon and stuff, but it should be a bit easier to obtain now, which is nice to hear. So hopefully you guys can have a crack at it in the future. If you enjoy what you see here on the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and of course you go and check out one of the 2 videos there on the screen. Plenty of good stuff for you to continue watching, and hopefully you do stick around. And before we actually conclude, thank you everybody for 25,000 subscribers. We ticked over it a couple of days ago. It has been a long slog to get to 25k, but honestly, thank you so very much to every single one of you. And on that note, until the next time, do take care.